EZBaths of Louisiana. It's a privilege to be with Nathan Orsworthy again today, our general manager. Nathan, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. You know, some people have been talking a little bit, and they want us to tell them a little more about walk-in tubs, and
Yeah.
so that's our topic for today on the Bath Blueprint. Why would someone consider a walk-in tub? What's that all about?
Yeah. So we do a lot of walk-in tubs for people. Been doing them for years now. Kind of the beginning of our company started off mainly doing the walk-in tubs, and we mostly do that for people um, that are getting to a spot where they want to be able to get in a tub. They have a door to get in and out. Sometimes they struggle getting in and out of their bathtub. So we have these options instead of doing a walk-in shower, like I think we discussed last time. They have these tubs you can get in, shut the door. You can still sit up in them. They have lots of different options as far as different jets, different things like that that really help you with circulation. They feel good.
Yeah.
Massage your calves, massage your feet, aromatherapy, all these different things. So it's really kind of like a spa feature.
Yeah,
Really.
that's pretty neat. So, with the walk-in tubs that we provide and sell, what if someone's kind of out there and they're looking at the market? What should they really pay attention to if they're thinking which walk-in tubs for me?
Yeah. Well, first of all, you need quality. There's
Yeah,
lots of commercials out there that I've seen over the years where you can get this tub for such and such amount, or you can get. And I've done enough tubs. I started off installing these tubs back in I probably started actually installing them myself back in 2007.
okay,
And I've installed a wide variety of different walk-in tubs.
yeah,
Um, so different tubs, almost just from the weight of them, you can tell the difference in the different options that they offer to you as far as how many jets. I mean, sometimes you have a jetted tub that got 2 or 4 jets in them, something like
right.
that. But a lot of different things too. Like I think your favorite thing you had said was the fact that we have dual drains on the ones that we do
Very important.
instead of just the one drain.
Yeah,
It drains much quicker. If one were to ever get stopped up on one side, you always have the other one.
sure.
But there's lots of different
So before you go on, with that one, why is that so important? Because people are concerned they're going to get cold while
Right.
they're waiting on the water to drain out.
So whenever we first started doing these tubs, they only had one drain.
Yeah.
The genesis of these tubs, when I first started doing them, we've come a long way in these tubs. A long way. When I first started doing them, they only were in swing,
Yep.
and they only had one drain. I had a lady one time call, and I went over to her house, and she had said that she had sat in her tub all night long,
Oh my goodness.
waiting to get out of the tub because her drain wasn't draining. It
And the
was
water
draining
wouldn't go out.
very slowly. She couldn't get it out, and obviously she didn't want to open the door and flood her bathroom. So she sat in her bathroom all night long, every hour or so, trying to put more warm water in it because she was getting cold.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And with having 2 drains, now in her situation, something had gotten in her drain.
Clogged it up.
Just a rag. Had she been able to lean over and pull it out, it would have
Sure.
drained out immediately. But having that extra drain will prevent that. You don't ever have to worry about sitting in that tub. Because, of course, the question we always get, how long does the tub take to fill up? How long does it take to drain out?
Yeah.
Am I going to be cold? All those things. And with that dual drain, generally it's about 80 to 90 seconds. It's drained, water's out, you're able to get out the tub.
That's tremendous, isn't it? Now, you mentioned a door. We have several different types of doors now. You said it used to just be one in-swing
That's right.
door, but we see that really there are 3 main types of doors. Tell
Yeah.
us about those.
Yeah, so the main 3 that we do is an in swing, and a basic outswing, and then we have a transfer tub where the door is made to where if you do have a toilet nearby, it can swing over that,
Hmm.
and it's made to where really if you needed to be able to slide off right onto the seat,
Mm.
you can do that. You don't have to stand up to get into the tub. you're actually able to slide if you're in a wheelchair, if you're in anything like that, where you could slide into it. That transfer tub is awesome. Now, a little bit of that depends on what you have in your bathroom, toilet location, how much room you have in your bathroom, because that door is bigger. And that's one of the reasons we come in, we take measurements, we look at all that, and we see what fits best in your bathroom and what meets your need. Because we do have, I think in all, I counted, we have 24 different, with all the different types of walk-in tubs and sizes, it's 24 different types of walk-in tubs for humans.
Yes. And
We have one for pets.
yes.
It's called a micro bubble pet spa walk-in tub.
Yeah. So if you're a pet lover, then we have something special for you.
Yeah,
The Pet Spa walk-in tub.
right. A lot of vets, veterinarian places, and things like that, pet hospitals will carry these, but you can have them in your home as well.
It's amazing.
But yeah, really, that's the main three that we have. Is that you just have one that's more of a U shape that opens in, the same thing that opens out, and then you have that big transfer door that opens wider and bigger, and it makes it easier for you to get in and out of that tub. Pretty much anybody can get in and out of that tub very easily.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit about kind of some of the fun phone calls we get at the office with walk-in tubs. One day we get a phone call, a customer says, "My walk-in tub is making some strange noises." And so after we walked
Yeah.
through it with them a little bit, we realized that they didn't know there was a cleaning mechanism that's there. And so talk a little bit about that process and how these
Yeah.
modern walk-in tubs have all these bells and whistles.
Yeah, I think in general, one of the things we hear a lot are people saying, I don't want, even if they're not doing a walk-in tub, I don't want this old jetted tub in my house anymore. I never use the jets, or if I do, black stuff comes into the water and
Right.
it's just dirty and all that. And we hear that all the time. People want to get rid of those. The great thing about the walk-in tubs that we use is they have what's called an auto purge system.
Yes.
And so it cleans itself after you use it. Now, it kind of finds a rhythm of when you use it and when it comes on. But we have had people call and say, "Hey, I'll just put this tub in my house, and at 2 in the morning, I started hearing noises coming from my bathroom." And all that is an auto purge system. Basically, it pushes all that water out of the lines.
Yeah.
If you have the jetted tub, which most people get, it pushes that water out of those jets, and it cleans those lines to where you don't ever have to worry about getting that mildew or mold or any of that nasty gunk. A lot of people, if you ever have a jetted tub, a lot of people, they'll say, "Hey, can we pour bleach in our tub and turn the water on?" You don't need to do that with these tubs. They clean themselves. So it makes for, especially people, if they have any sickness or they have anything that they're going through, they're getting elderly, they don't want to get in dirty water and have all that mildew and mold and stuff in their tub. So these are great because they clean themselves.
Yeah. Now, there are lots of different therapies, lots of different settings that are there. We get another type of a phone call. Commonly, it's, "Can I shower in a walk-in
Yeah.
tub?" And so, do they make things that make showering easier process?
Yeah, we have a couple things. Now, one, all of our tubs have both a faucet for the water to come out and a handheld. So you can take that handheld. Some people, even if they're in a rush, some people will just get in, use the handheld, rinse off, then soap up, shampoo off, and then they can rinse back off and get out instead of having to wait for the tub to fill up, rinse and drain out and everything. But we also have slide bars that are made specifically for those handhelds, where you can put on the wall and you can put that. It moves up and down on there. And then we have what's called a shower column kit, and it actually comes and it hooks up to the faucets that you have. It supports to the wall, and it has a rain shower head
Oh, wow.
that you can sit there and have that rain shower head over you as well. So if you want to turn that on and have that fall down on you, you can have that. And we have some other, we have a fold up door that you can put on there where it kind of comes 3/4 of the way in front of your tub. That will you can turn that on, close it off, and not have to worry about water getting on your floor.
Yeah.
And you can use a curtain rod as well. But that's the thing that we do more and more now, is that shower column kit with that rain shower head.
That's neat. Of all the different features that are there, the aromatherapy, the You've got air jets and there are water jets and there's a warm seat, there's a
Yeah.
bidet, there's so many things that are there. Do you happen to have a favorite feature that you would use all the time if you had a walk-in tub?
Well, I think one of the cool features is, for me, the calf massage and the foot massage.
Yeah.
To me, that's what I like best about it.
Uh-huh.
I think too, we get a lot of people that will ask us that maybe have diabetes or they have limited filling and things in their feet,
Right.
and having those jets run on their feet. Um, you can go look this up. It's medically proven that it helps the circulation in your feet. It helps return filling to your feet, to your legs, and it just feels great.
Yeah.
But we have jets specifically made that you can put your feet on, and when you're sitting there, they have them that's blasting the back of your calves as well. So there's lots of jets on your back and things like that. But my personal favorite are the foot and calf massage.
Right. And again, the accessories go on and on. There are pillows and there's a cushion for this, or
Right.
I mean, it's just phenomenal how they've become a Cadillac for the bathtub.
Yeah. One of the cool things too is um, sometimes people with disabilities that may not be able to hold themselves up or sit.
Yeah.
One of the things they have now is they actually have a seat belt that's made to where if you're helping assist someone take a bath,
Right.
you can actually get them in the tub, put that on them. It's very comfortable. It's cushioned.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a hard strap, and you can kind of lock them in.
Yeah.
And that way, whenever you're helping bathe them or whatever, you're not worried about them
Falling
falling or
over.
moving or anything like that. Like you said, they have pillows to sit on. They have pillows you can put your head on. Some of our tubs are made with a little swivel tray where if you want to put a drink or something on there, you can put that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of cool
Yeah.
gadgets on those.
I'm starting to
tubs.
wonder how long we're going to be in this walk-in tub. My goodness, right?
A lot of people they get in there and they just take their time. One of the great things too is you mentioned the heated seat. So some people say, "Am I going to be cold whenever I'm waiting?" One of the things that we have is almost everybody gets that heated seat put
Mm.
in. So whenever you sit down and you're waiting for that tub to fill up, it heats up where
Yeah.
you're sitting, your lower back
Hips.
area, hips, all that area. So when you're sitting there, it helps keep you warm. And we also have what's called an inline heater. We all know if you take hot water and you stir it, it cools down as you stir it. Well, it's the same thing with the tub. You're moving water through, you got jets moving, that water is going to cool down as it goes. Well, we have an inline heater that heats up. It's underneath the tub, and as water passes through there, the job of that is to maintain the warmth of that water. So you can take a bath in our tubs longer than you
Mm.
can in a normal jetted tub without having to add more hot water because helps maintain the warmth of that water while you're sitting there, and you can leave that heated seat on too while you're sitting there as well.
Mm.
So the point is if you want to take a long bath,
You can.
you can. Yeah.
That's good. Well, before we wrap this session on walk-in tubs, is there anything else you want to share with our listeners today? If they're thinking about a walk-in tub, what should they consider?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing to consider is the safety parts of it,
Mhm.
how it will benefit them. There's lots of medical benefits to them physically to have those tubs, and more people are doing them. I mean, we're doing multiple jobs a week, most weeks, putting these walk-in tubs in. So we put them in. We do everything from the beginning to the end. So for us, it's very easy to go in and do it. I think one of the things people need to consider whenever they're looking for a company that does this is find someone that with experience doing these.
Absolutely.
There's not most general contractors or most even plumbers don't really fool with this on a day-to-day basis. So they're not used to the ins and outs and everything that it involves because usually we are taking some doors out, door framing
No
down.
doubt.
There's lots of demo. There's lots of plumbing. The plumbing is very specific to these tubs. We generally run an electric to these tubs, dedicated line to the breaker box.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of different things that go into
The
it.
size of the hot water heater.
Size of the hot water heater, all that, right? The type of support you need under these tubs. The tubs we have are very heavy by themselves. They're over 200 pounds, just the tub, without water and you getting in them.
Yeah.
So they're very heavy. They need they need proper support under them. So I would just make sure that beside the point of you and what you need is just making sure that you go with a company that does this,
Absolutely.
so they know what they're doing.
Yeah, you don't want their first walk-in tub to be your walk-in tub.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. Well, if you have more questions about walk-in tubs, feel free to give us a call at EZBaths. You'll see the number that's there on the screen. We always look forward to when our customers give us a call, and questions are always welcome. So we make it easy at EZBaths. Feel free to reach out anytime. That's EZBaths.com.